Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into my 3rd gen Camaro, and we're going to be going over all of the underbody and suspension modifications, changes, upgrades that I've done to the car. Now, I don't have the car in the air, but I'm going to kind of try and get the camera under there as best as possible so you guys can see the components that I went with and kind of the custom things that I did to make this car my own, and it's not the same as everybody else's. So if you guys have any questions about any of these components that we go over, or you're looking for more information or where to get it, I'll try and have some of these linked down in the description for you guys. But if I forget to mention anything, please feel free to comment and I'll do my best to find it for you guys. And that, if you guys haven't checked out my previous 3 videos, I go over all of the changes made to the exterior, all of the changes and upgrades made to the interior, as well as the engine bay. So a lot of information in all of those videos. I wanted to break it down so the video wasn't super long. So I really hope you guys enjoy those. If you guys haven't checked those out, go ahead and do so. Once again, a lot of these products will be linked down in the description for you guys, or at least the website where you can find a lot of these products. And if you guys enjoy, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you guys would like to see any certain type of content on the 3rd gen Camaro that I haven't made yet, please feel free. Make suggestions down in the comments. Let's go ahead. Get into this.
Bear with me for the suspension. It's not up in the air, so it's going to be kind of hard to show you guys everything, but I'm going to do my best. Starting with the outside, I did mention this in my exterior modifications video. These are the Race Star Dark Star wheels, 15s in the rear, 17s in the front. As far as the brake setup, we do have the Willwood brakes, front and rear, I believe 4-piston. And these are the low profile Dynalite, I believe. I needed to get a specific one to fit these wheels. When I ordered my rear end, which we'll get into in a minute, I got it from Hawks, and they install basically the bracket and everything needed for this, and then you order your brake kit with the rear end if you want. And that's what I did. But the options that they had, I tried to do some measuring of the inside diameter of this wheel, and it was going to be extremely close, and I was afraid of it not fitting. So I went on Willwood's website, found this set, contacted Hawks, and they were able to just order this kit directly from them and get it. So this was shipped with my rear end. But really like it. And yes, that is going the right direction. I know a lot of people see these grooves and they're like, oh, that's on backwards. No, there is a directional arrow. It all depends on the vanes inside the rotor. That is what's going to determine the direction, if they need to be a specific direction at all. But these ones are directional, and you can see the arrow facing forward. So those are the brakes. I do have the Viking coilover kit, which is probably really hard to see, fronts and rears. And then we have the, I believe it's the Spone, maybe the UMI caster camber plates up top. I can't remember which ones I went with. Underneath, we're looking at the Spone, I believe it's a 34 millimeter front sway bar and their adjustable Wonder Bar or steering brace. I did switch out to the Moog center link and tie rod, inner and outer tie rods. I went with the Hawks aluminum adjustment sleeve. Over here, we're looking at the Spone RRX A-arms for coilovers, and they have a spherical rod end for the sway bar end link. And then you got your double bushing up top, and then there you can see the bump stop on them. There's the coilover itself. The only thing I haven't replaced is the actual K-member, which when we do the engine swap in a year or two, that's getting done as well. So I think that's it as far as the front. I did install the air dam down here. That definitely helps with keeping everything cool. I do have the wheel well liner that I installed after the wrap and everything was done. Sorry, it's a little tight. We do have the UMI cross member and torque arm here, and it does have the drive shaft loop on the cross member. And then I'm actually running G-Force's, that's a G-Force adjustable transmission mount, because I had originally ordered this for a T56 or 700R4. That's what the trans cross member is for. And I ended up switching to a built turbo 350. And so it wasn't in the right location, and the G-force adjustable transmission mount allows me to run the 350 without having to modify or fabricate anything or switch cross members. So that's that. And then it is dirty down here. But we do have Icosphone, but they are spherical. Sorry, it's filthy down here. I hit a puddle driving last time and I haven't got down here to clean it all off. I did order a lot of the stuff with spherical rod ends, less binding. There's the Viking coilover in the rear. I have I believe it's a 36 millimeter drag sway bar in the rear. That's what those links are for. Instead of using the standard sway bar end link, it is very beefy and bolts in at the factory location. Sorry, it's just a little hard to show. And so the car is very well planted. It's nice and stiff, but still corners really well. We have the Spoon panhard bar, and upper and lower panhard bar. The Hawks 8.8 rear end, 373 gears. They're polished. I want to say this rear end's rated for, I believe it was around 750 horsepower. We did the upgraded cover, 33 spline axles. And then I have my trans cooler mounted in the rear. Sorry, everything is just really dirty right now. I usually get under here. My exhaust points down right there underneath the passenger seat. So I don't even drive on dirt roads. And this thing just blows dirt over everything. You can see it on my sway bar and lower panhard bar. It immediately gets everything dirty. But this panhard bar is also spherical rod end. I did forget to mention my exhaust uses the Dyno Dawn dual Y pipe, which is just 2 straight pipes. And it just comes over to the passenger side and dumps. I'm running the Pipes M80. It is quite loud. I may or may not keep this exhaust when I switch to the 427. We'll see. That's basically it underneath the car. I'm not sure if I forgot to mention anything. If you guys have any questions on anything else that may be under the car or specs on something, I'll do my best to answer it down in the comments. But I believe that's it. We will be redoing the fuel lines and stuff under there, replacing the stock fuel lines eventually, probably when we do the engine swap. Other than that, that's it as far as the suspension upgrades or the underbody of the car upgrades and changes I've made. Basically touched everything except for the stock fuel lines and the K-member, which both of those will get changed out when we do the engine swap. That's the build of the Camaro. If you guys haven't checked out the exterior video, go ahead and check that out. I also have an interior video as well as an engine bay video. So I basically broke it up into 4 separate videos going over everything I've done to my 3rd gen Camaro. So it's not, you know, a hour-and-a-half long video. If you guys haven't checked those out, go ahead and check those out. If you guys enjoy, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. If you guys would like to see more Camaro content, stay tuned. Or if you guys have any suggestions on some content I can make with the Camaro, let me know down in the comments. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.